No, I can't help what I see here. This has something to do with that, but I like things or I do things, and then like 10 years later, other people do it. It's kind of cool to see people like anime these days, especially with all the low key talk about Asians and stuff I've always heard. I was watching anime back in the 90s, and I mean, hell, I think if you watch Voltron, that was probably not American, I'm going to assume, because it definitely had a Gundam type look to it. But it's pretty cool that people these days, the youth especially, are into anime. Um, I used to pretty much what I do. I do it for like 10 years and then I move on, and a little bit disappointing because I'm always kind of alone in things, and it takes like that 10 years for everyone else to do it. But I guess like it's still cool. I see it happening, but hell, I don't even watch TV anymore, so I don't even know. I'm definitely, I don't watch Naruto when or Dragon Ball Z, too much of it. I prefer to play video games if I do anything. I wouldn't have watched TV ever if I was allowed to do that. And so that's pretty much all I do, smash my TV. So that's that. And one of the best things, one of the best nights I've had this year, I think, was smashing my TV. Um, can't beat that. Does a lot more good than it does harm, I think. It took a long time to clean up all those little pieces. There's probably still glass and all over the place and stuff. But yeah, smashing the vacuum as well didn't help that. Probably. It's already a little bit broken. Who knows why? But yeah, hey, that's pretty cool. Like, but I wonder, as soon as I started seeing the other stuff and other people started coming up to me, I started beginning to wonder, like, am I like inventing these trends? Like these things that go on in the world and stuff. Sometimes I'm like, someone else showed me these things. And then, like other times I have people trying to tell me it's me doing things. It's like, who are you? What do you mean I'm God and I'm inventing the world and stuff. Like, but it really makes me look back on that and wonder, like all those things that I did, like at what point in time were they really like sat there versus me being an early adopter or something of things. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of cool. Um, like I said, I only watch TV, and like kind of weird too to see that. Like, I see other people doing stuff I once did, and not I was always kind of alone, and never met anyone into that stuff, and kind of move on. Like European metal, I mean, it came from Europe. It was always confusing to me why none of those bands were touring over here, and that's mostly what I listened to, besides like Slayer and Megadeth and stuff, and pretty much everything. I listen to everything at one point in time. Definitely when it comes to metal, I listen to everything, and I get all suspicious like when something new pops up. It's like, did that really exist 7 years ago? How come I didn't know about that? That's pretty cool to see that and people into that, I guess. Everyone probably knows Akira and stuff like that, but I was into like avant garde, um, European music, Italian films, obviously anime, probably mostly comes from Japan. Things like that. Like I've always been into other things, I guess. Like when I was into computers, no one else was on the computers. Now that everyone's on it, I'm like not on computers. Like I'm uploading videos here and stuff. I really only upload like one out of like 10 or 100 videos I make. Like I uploaded 2 music videos yesterday, and I probably made like 20 songs yesterday. Um, that's generally the par for the course. There, I'm not gonna like spam. I mean, I probably should, right? Just see what it does. There has been days where I've uploaded like I've played live for like 4 hours, and I've uploaded like 6 songs, or I made like 18 songs and uploaded like I think I uploaded all of them that one day I'm thinking of. But yeah, it's, I guess like I should like see it as cool and stuff. But I move on, and it like serves kind of little value to me at the end of the day when I'm no longer, really part of that, and everyone else is, and it leaves me at the same place I've always been, where I'm doing something new that's probably gonna catch on to a trend in like 10 years. Like the whole me just uploading music, making it right there, no production and all that. I watched people start to do that recently, and I don't think that was pretty popular before that. But it's cool to see it happen, and then I move on. Hell, I figure if I can learn how to be around people, then the next step there would be to just get a band together and make the music up right there, one take, and see where that goes. I mean, musicians can do things, and I mean, I've heard the other ones talk about it too, like Dave Mustaine talk about like you think of some lyrics, you either write it, you gotta have your notepad beside your bed when you wake up at 4 a.m. or 11 a.m. or 2 p.m. whenever you wake up in the middle of the night for you, and you got to write that down or else it's gone and stuff. And so that's it. Like music is invented there. Hell, half my best stuff I think is like I'm like practicing. Like everything I do is practice. Everything I upload is pure practice. Like yesterday was the first time I've uploaded like small bits of stuff. Like where maybe the first time in my life, besides playing Misfits and a couple Minor Threat songs, if that, where I played like basic stuff. Like literally, I focus on that. My whole phone is filled with that right now. Not just the 2 songs I uploaded, because I don't play like that. But I was trying to learn to slow down and practice and stuff. But yeah, hey, I figure you get a band together and you just do that. You wing it and you record it right there on the spot and stuff. I mean, that's got to be where music comes from, right? Like this whole sitting around and thinking about it doesn't. I never recall the first 30 seconds or minute of stuff I play before I hit the record button. And then I'm like, I gotta hit the record button and play something like that. And then it doesn't work like that. So hey, I'm assuming that's the next step there is just and it's gotta be, right? Like you gotta push, you gotta have something new and fresh, and I think that's really probably the next step here is getting some people together and just recording the playing, and not worrying about high level of production and stuff. So yeah, I expect to see that pretty soon. Maybe I have to do it first, but I gotta learn how to be around people first, so and find the right people. So yeah.